Good morning. It's sunny and freaking cold today. We got down into the low 20s, I think. I didn't look, but it was hard frost. It's mostly melted off now, except for on the west side of the roofs and anything in the shade. But we're starting the day off with a seed delivery. Just figures right after I get rid of the nice truck, we're loading up a trailer to go do a seed delivery. So, no, just technically there's 4 pallets there, but a few bags of corn and a few bags of beans for 2 different customers, 2 stops that are fairly close together. We're gonna head out and get this one done, and then we'll see what we can find to do this afternoon when it's relatively nice out. I'm back. There's still a pallet on my trailer. So I made a mistake this morning. I sorted out the wrong seed. This is for another delivery that needs to be made yet that I can't make. Not the guy that I was taking it to. And I'm glad I caught it before we got it unloaded off the trailer and I gave it to him. But crap. Means I still got corn to go to this guy. I took the wrong stuff and the wrong amount. He needed 10 bags of a different variety. So we got to go up there again or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. He doesn't need it today, so it's not the end of the world. We're going to get this one unloaded. And it's nice out. So, you guys remember about a month ago when there was a big auction? And that equipment and the land and the building and everything that sold. Yeah, it turns out the guy that bought the building and the land around it, circumstances changed, whatever that means. And he has sold it again today. Dad just got back from the auction. How'd it go, Dad?
The guy took a little beating.
How bad?
It sold for $605,000
for the building.
Both of them.
Oh, that's a beating. That's bad.
He almost had $1 million tied up into it.
I was gonna say that's like 60%. Ouch. Same buyer, both pieces?
No, it split up.
Split up again. All right. Ouch. Learn their lesson. Don't buy things that you can't follow through on for whatever reason. That's gonna hurt. My goodness, it is hard for me to fathom that kind of that kind of a scenario or situation. I don't know, but the guy that bought it a month ago, he paid $710,000 for just the barn, and it sold today for $375,000. That's like a $350,000 hit in a month and a half. Like minus 6% that the auction company's going to take. They're the only people that won in this whole deal. They are just getting, yeah. Anyway, that's unfathomable to me. The new buyer got a heck of a deal. I mean, that barn is worth every bit of that, the building site. There's way more into it to get it to what it is. It's just in a location that nobody wants. So, wow, that's unbelievable to me. Oh yeah, so I decided that our beans for our farm are going to come to our farm and our barn rather than in my barn because I don't have room to spread them out. I don't have room for the empties. As all that stuff is coming back, and it's just easier to keep it separate from my warehouse and stuff and my stock stuff if they're separate. And so that's what I'm doing now, is transferring beans from my barn to the farm here. Okay, well, there's what I've got of ours that are treated and ready to be brought down here. We got some more beans to treat. Maybe we'll do that this afternoon, but sort of nice. Should probably do something outside where it's nice. Okay, next project, since it's nice out this afternoon. So we've been changing our dike around here a little bit, just upgrading some stuff, and start of a bigger project, I think. But we put this 5,000 gallon tank in there. That's got 1034O in it. We needed another tank for fertilizer because we have my pop-up is in that tank. We've got ATS, ammonium thiosulfate, in that tank, and we've got 28 in that tank. And I didn't have anywhere to put 1034O. So we put that 5,000 gallon tank in there. That's what's in there. This one we use for water. This used to be one of those green cone bottom tanks that we had. It's now a black cone bottom tank. See, there's the other one over there. We took it out. Dad decided to paint it because when they're black and the sunlight can't get in, the algae doesn't grow. And that's a good thing. So he did that. He put new supports on the bottom of the cone, welded that up, painted it, made it nice. And when he was putting it back in here, he kind of hit the valve on the bottom, not the valve, the tank fitting on the bottom, and it cracked it, and so we got to put a new one in. So we decided, well, since we're putting a new one in anyway, let's go to 3-inch because we're trying to convert everything over to 3-inch here. And so we're going to do that. But in order to get it in there and do this kind of much easier, we need to actually pull that tank out of there again, set it on its side. So Dad's getting the backhoe around, and we're going to hook onto this thing from the top, pull it out of there, lay it down, probably on a concrete pad or something out there. We got to cut the hole out bigger, and then we've got some new fittings and valves and stuff to get it attached. We've got to take this little 2-inch stub off, and we're going to put 3-inch in there, and that way we can use this one for water. And someday when we put a 3-inch pump in here, we'll have 3-inch plumbing the whole way, and we won't have to worry about throttling it back to, because we only have a 2-inch suction line. So that's what we're going to work on this afternoon. All right, we're getting ready to lift here. We got some bolts ready. Dad's getting the backhoe into position where it needs to be. Straps, we'll chain it to the bucket and lift it right out, go wherever we need to go with it. All right, swing it out. You can add crane to the description of the backhoe. Use it as a bulldozer, an excavator, crane, lots of things. All right, get this laying somehow. Okay, all we gotta do is make this hole bigger. I think we're gonna get a piece of wood, stick it inside there, bolt it to each side so that we got a centering spot for our hole saw. Well, there's our bigger hole. Our pieces fell down there, but that's okay. We'll get them out. We gotta get it cleaned off good. And we can put our new fitting in.
You gotta have
I'm going to. I knew this is how this was gonna go.
You got a hard washer that goes on the outside?
I got a O-ring.
Okay, is there another washer that goes on the outside or not?
I don't think so. It's left-handed threads. It's left-handed threads. It's hot in here. Okay. There's our cutoff. There's the strap that we were using to hold it. There's the old one that broke. No, I got it. That stuff we're just gonna rinse out when we pick it back up. Okay. Ryland's at school, otherwise he would have done that. Is he still at school? Oh, he's gonna be home in like half hour. Could have waited. All right, we gotta tighten this up, but we can hold it from out here so we don't have to do it from inside. All right, we got it washed out. We're ready to put her back in. Just stay out of the way. Don't let it get falling on you. That's what we want. It should be fine. Should. All right, well, we're getting our plumbing done here. We've got the elbow put in with a piece of hose on it. And next we've got to cut the hose and put this piece in. It's a T for our sight gauge, and then another hose. And then our valve and yeah, stuff. There, like that. We got a sight gauge, we got a valve, we got T's, we're all 3-inch plumbing from over here. Now we just got our ones connecting our big tanks, but we'll get there. Put our tools away. All right, we still got to figure out what's going on with this tractor and why the ILS won't come up after we changed that solenoid yesterday. So we're gonna get it out and drive it at a little speed and see if we can see if it comes up with some speed. Usually, as soon as I put it in gear, that front end rises up, but it is not doing it today. We're gonna get out here where we can drive a little quicker and see if we can't make something happen or play with our valves a little bit. I don't know, I'm confused. Well, I'm glad I got this out. It appears we have another fairly serious oil leak. We gotta figure out where the heck that's coming from. That's not good. Well, that one's obvious. It's an O-ring from that valve or whatever the heck that is. I don't know what it is and I don't know how much pressure's on it. But we need to get everything floated so we can take it off and look at it. Crap. Okay. Well, whatever this is for, it wasn't screwed in very tight. It didn't take much to get it off. But it's not a great spot with all the other fittings next to it to get it tight. Now, there shouldn't be any pressure on anything. I've got everything down, floated. I moved levers or buttons, pushed everything, trying to take all pressure off. So hopefully, yeah. Oh, there's a big plug under it. There's our O-ring. That's a problem. We'll see what we can find. Well, it was a bad O-ring. I found one, put a new one in, and it seems to be fixed. I did not, however, fix our ILS problem. So, I'm not sure what to do about that. I called the tech and just asked him how I'm supposed to have those knobs, and he was pretty sure they were both supposed to be popped out. So I did that, and we drove it, and it still did not lift up like it's supposed to. And so he was going to look into his service advisor and just double check everything for me and let me know. But maybe we'll have to have a service call and have somebody come out and look at it. I don't know. Anyway, we got a bunch of oil all over our center of this planter here, so I'm going to blow it off real quick. And so now we're not going to do a perfect job and get it all, but at least get a little less dusty when we go to the field. All right, we got that cleaned off, and I talked to the tech again. He read me the stuff right out of the service advisor, and I did everything right. So we had this stuff set right. It's not supposed to be doing what it's doing, so I'm going to pull that valve out again just to make sure that I didn't miss something when we were putting it together. I don't know, but we'll look at it again, and if I can't fix it, then they can come out and look at it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, two scenarios come to mind. One, when I loosened that up and broke the seal, a whole bunch of air came spewing out. So maybe it just had too much air in the system, and we bled it out of there, and now it'll work. And two, maybe the solenoid actually went bad. The magnetic part there, I don't know, moving it around or something could have made that go bad. We could try and swap some and see if it behaves different at all, but I don't know if that would make a difference at all or not either. Okay, well, we didn't make any progress. I called and left a message with the dealer. We'll see if they get back to me. Hopefully they could come out tomorrow, but we'll see. So, but we did fix the issue on the planter, at least temporarily. I should probably look up the part number and get the actual O-ring that goes in there. I just found the best fit in our O-ring kit, and it works, but there's a pretty good chance that that one's going to blow again sometime. So we'll look into that. This comment will ruffle some feathers, but this is what happens when you run old equipment, right? That tractor is a 2012. It's got close to 5,000 hours on it, 4,500 to 5,000 hours. The planter is a 2011. It's got 16,000 acres on it. You're going to get oil leaks. Things like that happen, and it's frustrating. It's not the end of the world. There's still good equipment that will do just fine for us, but it's also the reason why bean planter is quickly climbing the list of things that I want to replace. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right. It is, I believe, 5 o'clock. I need to mow lawn. Oh, there's my dealer calling me back. Can't ask for much better than that. He said, do you need it tonight? I'm like, no, we don't need you to come tonight. I said, well, we'll be there first thing in the morning. Perfect. I mean, it's 5 o'clock now, so the fact that they even had that thought of coming tonight, we don't need that. We just need it to run when we need it, but we're not in the fields yet. There are some people in the fields up northern part of the county where the dealer is, so I'm sure they're plenty busy. I appreciate them being ready to do that, but I am going to go mow my lawn because it's super nice out today. That's probably about all you guys are going to see today. The oil is good. Oil is good. I'll check in with you when we're done here. Well, it's better. Hopefully the weeds keep dying and the grass fills in a little bit from the fertilizer we put on. So anyway, thanks for watching today. Have a great night. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. We'll be back at stuff tomorrow. Supposed to be warmer. I don't know if it's gonna be sunny, but we'll get back at it tomorrow. So I'll get my burgers flipped. Okay, so I got this really nice grill. Nice Yoder smoker pellet grill. But I need something for fast stuff, for burgers and steak and brats. My wife wants me to get a Blackstone. I was thinking a gas grill. What do you guys think? Let me know.